see if the stream's working. This drink is horrible. I don't know why I keep drinking it, but it's what I have. So we're gonna drink it. Okay. Let's go ahead and meet our boo. Axel! Bunny, what are you doing here? I came to get you. Karami and the others aren't with you. I'm sorry. Karami and the others aren't with you? No, they said they thought I'd be fine on my own. Congratulations on getting discharged, Axel. Oh, doctor. Yeah. How am I supposed to respond to that? Isn't thank you usually sufficient? Oh, maybe. Thank you, Bunny. But I don't think my injury was really severe enough to warrant congratulations. That's not true. You were hospitalized for it after all. Yes, that... I would have to keep you a normal person a fair bit longer. It's a good thing you heal so quickly, Axel. Indeed. But you shouldn't rely on your quick healing too much. If this sort of thing happens again, come to me right away, okay? Yes, sir. The town looks so normal. Were you in the clinic that whole time? Yeah, the doctor told me I shouldn't leave. I should have been fine to go out on patrol. He worries too much. Seems everything is as it should be at the estate as well. Yeah, the repairman fixed up all the holes in the walls right away. Oh, that's right. Axel, keep practicing with guns, okay? What? Well, Mr. Karamiya and Mr. Kiri said that you got hurt because you're not very good with guns. No matter how bad you might be at something, there's no fault that can't be overcome with practice. You can do it! You wait here. I need to give my regards to the Dawn and Consigliere. Which one of you was it? Which one of you told Bunny about my problems with guns? Tell me! Both of us. Oh, it was Karamiya. Hey now, why are you putting all the blame on me? Superiors bear the responsibility for the actions of those under them. In other words, you were responsible for everything I do. Yeah, right. You get to act like my subordinate only when it's convenient. Why did you tell her? Why? It just kinda happens? Axel, you're a bad shot, and that's just a fact. What's wrong with stating facts? There's plenty wrong with it. I'm in charge of protecting her. She won't be able to trust me if she knows I can't use a gun. I don't think so. Marksmanship isn't everything after all. I've lost his accent again, but it's okay, I'll find it. I always seem to find bad accents for them. Yeah. I love this game. Okay. I'm so happy to be able to go out with everyone on a weekday like this. Oh my lordy. Unlike Karami and Axel, I do have a surplus of free time. Kiri, stop acting like you're the only one who's busy. But it's true. Remind me again who went to bed early even though he was supposed to be working through the night. Oh, what are you, stupid? Work isn't something one should waste time on. Quite the opposite, in fact. Getting as much work done in as little time as possible is ideal. In the time it takes an idiot lion like you to finish one document, I've completed 10 or even 20. You should be getting down on your knees and thanking me, not complaining. This behavior is just deplorable. They've started fighting again. I'm asking about Axel. Sorry. Y'all can suck a dick. Huh? Where did Axel? Oh, there he is. Axel! What's wrong? That's my line. What's wrong? Why did you just stop back here? Can you keep this a secret from the Dawn and Kiri? Okay. Axel cleared his throat before leaning over to whisper into her ear. There's a cat over there. A cat?! She looked in the direction he was pointing. It was a single brown spotted cat sunning itself at the end of a narrow alley. It is so cute. I guess Axel likes animals. Specifically cats. As they both watched the cat, she thought to herself that this might have been the first time she'd seen Axel smile so tenderly. Doll. It looks kind of like Mr. Karamiya. The Dawn? Yeah, because it's brown and stuff. I guess the color is the only thing I can agree on there. Oh. The cat looked up and raised its ears. It then stood and slipped between some buildings. It left. Axel sighed, disappointed. Bunny looked up at him quizzically. Do you like cats? It's not like I'm especially fond of cats in particular, but small animals sure are cute, aren't they? What about animals? Mr. Karamiya, Mr. Kiri. That gave us quite a start. When we looked back, the two of you were nowhere to be seen. Yeah, being stuck along with Kiri is like some kind of punishment. What's up with this alley? Well, Axel asked me to keep it a secret, didn't he? She didn't know why he wanted to hide it, but she didn't want to break her promise either. Bunny shook her head and smiled. It was nothing. Sorry for stopping like that. Let's get going, Axel. Oh, okay. I'm dying. Okay. Mr. Karamiya, where were we headed again? Today? To the forest near the clinic. Is your name Karamiya? I didn't know we were going to the forest. Of course you didn't. I just made a change of plans. Now everyone, shall we? Oh, please wait, Mr. Kiri. What should we do, sir? We'll follow him. Kiri does whatever he wants anyway. He must really enjoy himself every day like that. Fuck with that. Yeah, fuck this nonsense. Huh? Isn't that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Ah. Is there a plethora of characters I can't do voices for? Ande and Greta? I guess they're causing trouble today. It seems they never tire of such activities. When will they learn? Shall we be going, Signorina? Going? Going where? On a weekday? Andeker! Charge! It doesn't matter how many of your lower life forms team up. It's a lost cause. Are we really gonna leave them like that? Yes. Of course, and it'll just get even messier if we get involved. This is just like a game to them. As they watched, a fresh volley of grenades flew through the air. Seconds later, everything in their path was leveled in a rippling cacophony of explosions. I'm just glad I was able to say cacophony properly. Okay. This seems a bit much to be a game. Hansel, Gretel, don't fight in town. We're not even done paying off the damages from last time. Please don't make more work for me. No problem. We're in the clear if we take out the Andersons, right? If we get our hands on the Anderson territory, we can pay off these damages in no time. Easier said than done. You're not gonna win at this rate. We'd be fine if she just backed us up, Scarlet. I'm not interested. Coward. Is that gun just for show? I don't really care what you say. I have no intention of participating. Advantage, Team Ande. I'll see you in hell, familiar game. Hell, that's a pretty grown-up word for a little brat like you. How dare you? You're gonna burn to the ground with my special shot. Step back, Gretel! Do I really have to chish again? Okay, I'm chishing again. Fine. I do enjoy it. Watching a fight we're not involved in isn't very interesting. Let's go, Signorina. Huh? Wasn't there just... Hey, where are you going? The smell of gunpowder here is so strong. I have to be careful. She crept through the ruins, her eyes darting back and forth as she took in her surroundings. I'm pretty sure it was around here. She bent down and grabbed a large wooden board that had clearly seen better days that were not filled with war. It was much heavier than she'd thought. It took all her strength to pull it up and away. Ugh. I knew it. I thought someone was here. It's dangerous. Let's get out of here together. No, I can't. I'm too scared to move. That's fine. I'll carry you out of here, so... What a perfect shield I have found. Before she could react any further, Gretel had her in an arm lock. Miss! You're not a resident, so it shouldn't matter if you die. Shield me from that pathetic arrow. Shield! Don't underestimate my firepower. I'm gonna skewer you both. A sudden gunshot cut off any further dialogue. The shot had come from Scarlet. He was holding his rifle, glaring at Gretel with a faint hint of fury in his eyes. All of you, please stand down. Gretel, let her go. Why? Things are just getting good. Yeah, don't interfere, Scarlet. If it was only a dispute between Familia Grimm and Familia Anderson, I'd be staying out of it. However, that girl is under Familia Oz's protection. It'd be a disaster if you dragged her into this. So please, stop this. I will shoot anyone who disobeys. I'm serious. But... Gretel, that applies to you too. If I have to. I'll even shoot one of my own comrades. Scarlet put his rifle on his back and grabbed at the holster with his hip. He pulled out a dark gray magnum, which seemed inappropriately large for his small stature. No one dared disobey him, and calm soon returned into the area. Yay! Who are we gonna meet this week? It's gonna be Axel. It's always gonna be Axel. You're here? Axel! What's wrong? You have a scary look on your face. Axel silently approached her. The unusual atmosphere made her gulp. You should have known that area was dangerous. Why did you jump out by yourself? I'm your bodyguard. Please stop worrying about me. I'm sorry. Are you really? Yeah, I know that if I do something careless, Mr. Carmia will get mad at you. I'll be more careful from now on. I'm really sorry. That's not what I meant. Huh? That's not what I was trying to say. What were you saying? I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. He's worried. He's worried about our safety. He's worried about our safety. You guys. Okay. Intriguing. So even Axel can say things like that. Mr. Kiri, were you listening? Oh no, I don't eavesdrop. The door was just open. Your conversations just so happened to fall on my ears, so I simply gave it the attention it was due. That's still eavesdropping. Is it now? Are you going to insist that I apologize? No. I think I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for upsetting Axel. You don't have to apologize. It was fun to watch. Fun? That's honestly how I felt. I enjoy watching other people suffer. People suffering? Is Axel ill or something? Or is his wound not fully healed yet? Ill? Yes. Why don't we call it an illness? Oh, can it be cured with medicine? Medicine, huh? My word, if Axel has issues, I'm not even sure where to start with you, Miss Bunny. What do you mean? No, never you mind. It's just the idle murmurings of a scarecrow. I think what you're giving him is the best medicine. I should hope so, because I'm giving him my love. Set down my beer, darling. Okay. Bunny, are you up? Axel. What's wrong? It's so early. It's dark. Like the screen's dark. You're still sleeping? Still, the sun isn't even up yet. Oh, I guess you're right. I'm on the night shift so often, I guess my idea of normal is a little off. I'm sorry for waking you up like this, but could you come with me? Someone's here to see you. To see me? Thank you for coming, Signorina. Mr. Karamia. Karamia was sitting on the sofa. As Bunny moved into the room, however, someone else clapped her on the shoulder. Morning, Bunny, baby. Sorry for dropping in on you at this hour. Hansel, Scarlet, Greta. Are they the people here to see me? Yes, that does appear to be the case. Yeah. Kiria was the last to enter the room, carrying a teacup. He wasn't even remotely tense as he yawned and took a seat on the armrest next to Karamia. Pardon me. Would you care to take a seat? I'm fine. We don't plan to stay long. I see. Well, Miss Bunny, please sit down. Okay. What about you, Axel? Axel shook his head, instead pointedly leaning against a section of wall bristling with hanging weapons. He kept his eyes fixed on the members of Familia Grimm. After a brief moment of silence, Scarlet called Bunny's name. She jumped and straightened in her seat at the sound. We've come to apologize again for involving you in that scuffle, Miss Bunny. I'm really sorry. Why do we have to apologize? It's her fault for being there in the first place. Gretel! Fine. I'm sorry for using you as a meat shield when you wandered out into the fray like an idiot. Hey, don't say it like that. Oh, shut up, I apologize. Isn't that good enough? I'm going home. Gretel! I'm sorry, Miss Bunny. Oh, no. Sorry, Bunny baby. She's a little cranky today. Isn't Gretel always like that? She's a little more like that than usual today. She's always hated coming here. Scarlet spent all day convincing her and she finally decided to come. You should give him some credit for that. It took him an entire day? Yeah, Gretel was really stubborn. Wouldn't Hansel, as her twin brother, be more qualified to persuade her? I don't think I'd do a good job of it. Me? I just want to let Gretel do what she wants to do. On one hand, I sometimes think we shouldn't overdo things, but on the other hand, I'm not a fan of upsetting her. I guess I do enjoy joining in on pranks, too. But now I know I shouldn't drag you into our mess. I'll be more careful next time. Hansel's a sweetheart. Seems pretty unusual for Scarlet to actually use his gun, though. Since she was up already anyway, she decided to join them for breakfast. She nodded to Axel as he took his usual seat nearby, before turning to watch Karamia's back as he cooked. Yes, that was unexpected. Was it that unusual? Yeah, he's always carrying around that gun, but it's rare for him to actually use it. I'm told he wears that red cloak to intimidate his enemies as well. Kiri, who was sitting next to Bunny, giggled, his gaze still resting on the newspaper in his hands. It is rather conspicuous clothing for a sniper. I'm still sleepy, honestly. Scarlet didn't really need to apologize. Karamia turned toward the table, still holding a frying pan full of sizzling sausages. He didn't personally do anything wrong. In fact, I should be thanking him for saving me. That's just the kind of relationship they have. Relationship? Hansel and Gretel cause trouble and Scarlet cleans up after them. That's how it always has been and always will be. Karamia took a moment to transfer the finished sausages onto a plate. After cracking a handful of eggs to fry in the leftover grease, he resumed his explanation. Don't worry about that now. You don't need to feel guilty, Signorina. Yes, they're compensating us for it, so I'm quite happy. Who cares about that? The important thing is that Bunny is safe. Yay, what Axel said. You can't buy back someone's life. I wish the four of us could always eat together like this. Oh, fuck. I'm getting my feelings ticked over in a second, aren't I? Alright, Axel. Sup? Oh, Scarlet is walking over there. So it seems. He has a gun with him again today. I wonder if his shoulders get stiff carrying that around all day. You know, I carry one too. Huh? Really? I guess it's not surprising that you never noticed. I normally keep it wrapped up in my suit jacket like this so it doesn't draw attention. When he said like this, he put his left hand onto the jacket he was carrying in his right. The cloth seemed to melt away, revealing a shotgun. Does that mean you always carry your jacket like that because... I'm hiding my gun? Yes, I don't like flaunting it. So that's what the fuck that's about! Oh my gosh, it actually makes sense! Oh, I always thought you must have been hot and, like, really needed to wear a suit sometimes, so you just kinda... But, Bunny... I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. Wanna look at it? Yeah, I wanna look at it. Can I? Yeah, it's not loaded. Why is it not loaded? Why is it not loaded? 2 seconds, enemies. Let me load this. Fuck off. He grabbed his gun by the end of the barrel, offering it to her. When she grabbed hold of it and he let go, she staggered underneath its weight. It was heavier than it looked. So this is a gun! It looks kind of like the one Scarlet carries, but not exactly. Axel nodded as if to say, of course. Getting ourselves some gun education here. The gun Scarlet usually carries is called a sniper rifle. Sniper? Sniping means to shoot an enemy from far away. Y'all learning? Are y'all learning? How far? It depends on the skill of the shooter, but I've heard it'd be possible to hit the tower from the estate. That far? Wow, Scarlet sure is amazing. Yeah, I'm told that you need both patience and skill to make a shot like that. He certainly has both in spades. I can't even aim a shotgun properly. I'm pretty pathetic in comparison. That's not true at all. I think you're amazing, Axel. Amazing? How? Well, a shotgun is the kind of weapon you can just point in a general direction and still hit your target, right? It's pretty miraculous that you can manage to not... Oh, God. is coming out of our mouth. Okay. Let me mentally prepare myself for this by taking another drink. Hold up. Okay. It's pretty miraculous that you can manage to not hit anything despite that. You're so adept at missing, perhaps you're actually some kind of genius. You should be more confident. Be positive, okay? You certainly have miraculous powers of consolation. Huh? You're quite adept at making me depressed, too. Perhaps you're some sort of genius. Oh, stop. You're embarrassing me. That was a praise. It wasn't? Seriously? Ah, shit. I fucked up so hard. This boy will never love me. This boy will never love me. And I deserve it. I deserve to be refused this love. Please. That voice. I know that voice. Huh. Is anyone home? Please. Ande. Oh, Bunny. Perfect. Perfect? Heh. You look a bit dumb after all. Dumb? That's what I said. No, wait. What? What? What's wrong? If you don't buy some matches for me, Melissa's is gonna beat me. Beat you? And I sniffled as if only barely able to hold back tears. Mr. Melisius doesn't seem like the kind of person who would do that. Is that who you're supposed to be? You're supposed to be the little match girl? It's snowing so hard and no one wants to buy my matches. I'll freeze it up. Snow? I don't think it's snowing. Just look at how hard I'm begging you. Don't you feel bad for me? I guess I kinda do. Maybe. She rushed over to Bunny. So would you buy some matches for me, little girl? My life depends on it. Yeah. And that's right. Mr. Carmia did give me a little spending money recently. Oh, God. She's going for this. Just wait right there, Ande. I'll get my purse. Thank you, little girl. She really is dumb. At least the game acknowledges that she's fucking stupid. What on earth? I'm sorry. I'm not asking for an apology. What I'm asking for is an explanation, dear. Why do you have all these matches? Are you planning to burn down the mansion? Of course not. Then why do you have them? Hey now, how can you expect her to answer with that approach? Signorina, I promise I won't get mad at you, so could you tell me what happened? Okay. Now, I've made no such promise. I might get upset. Would you cut it out? What is it, Miss Bunny? Absolutely tantalizing when she's scared. I have no such perversions. Kiri's saying he won't get mad either. He's just being really roundabout and fucking pervy about it. So please, go ahead. Okay, well... I see, so Andy forced you to buy them. Yeah, I'm really sorry for making you return these for me. I don't mind. Protecting you is part of my job. But didn't you say you had the day off today? Well, I was off duty, but if you're going out, I have to follow. Is that like an order? Yeah, it's like an order. You have it pretty tough. If you feel that way, then please try to cause as little trouble as possible. Okay, I will, or won't, depending on what happens. But it just had to be Ande. I hope we can get through this unscathed. Is Ande that stubborn? Yeah. She's about as vicious as Kiri. You use Mr. Kiri as your standard for that sort of thing? Well, it's just easier to understand that way, isn't it? Kiri's too evil to be a good baseline for comparison, though. I've never met someone more evil than him. Mr. Kiri is really baffling. Guess Axel really doesn't know how to deal with Mr. Kiri. Neither do I, honestly. Except to scream. No, I'm not making that joke. I'm not making that joke right now. Y'all think I just made that joke, but I only made half the joke. So don't worry. Don't worry. The joke was not made. Not officially. More importantly, how did you buy these matches? You shouldn't have access to any money. Well, Mr. Carmia gave me a little spending money recently. Spending money? Yeah, he said it was because I did the laundry. Oh, you learned how to do the laundry. Yeah, I could finally be of some use to you guys. The laundry's all I can do. I can't cook like Mr. Carmi, and I'm not clever like Mr. Kiri, and I'm not strong like you, Axel. I can't do anything useful. I don't really mind. You are a guest, after all. You are a member of our familia, so you really have no obligation to help us. That's why the Don gave you money. To repay you for your work. Repay me for my work? Yeah, if I'd done the same work, I likely wouldn't have been compensated. You're an outsider, so we have to compensate you for your services. I'm sure that's why you were paid. An outsider, huh? When you put it that way, it makes me feel a bit lonesome. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. No, I know. And I'm sorry. I just started trying to act like one of you on my own. I can't blame you for feeling that way. You've been with us for quite a while now. You're close enough to our familia that we can speak to each other this comfortably. Maybe it's about time you start thinking about how you want to live in this town. In this town? You mean... No. Let's take care of the more immediate problem of these matches. Now let's get going. I don't have much of a way with words, so I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but I'll be right there with you. We've just been... Okay. It's alright. It's okay. We're doing this. It's happening. Alright. Huh? Axel, what are you doing? Nothing. Axel said, his voice deceptively cool, even as he restlessly searched for something. You're lying. I'm not doing anything. But you keep opening and closing drawers. That's all I'm doing. I want to know what you're trying to accomplish. Axel just sighed and motioned for her to come closer instead of responding to her questions. She kept drawing closer to him, expecting him to tell her. I snapped. Huh? You're mad at me? Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I snapped, and now all of my snacks are gone. You got mad and destroyed all your cookies? No, I don't mean that either. What I mean is that I lost control and ate all of them. Oh! It takes you way too long to understand things. Well, you wouldn't come out with it and tell me, Axel. You're out of snacks. Can't you just buy some more? It's too late. There won't be any stores open. That's why I was searching to find any Mr. Karamias and... Mr. Karamiya hides sweets? I don't know. If you don't know, you shouldn't say it like it's a fact. But if I were Mr. Karamiya, I would set some aside just in case. I'm not sure about that. Mr. Karamiya isn't obsessed with sweets like Axel, so is. Oh, I know. Why don't I make you a snack? You? Yeah. You? Yeah. You? Yeah. I thought you knew you weren't very good at cooking. That's true. But, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've watched Mr. Karamiya make cupcakes recently. Oh, those were amazing. Yeah, and they seem pretty easy to make. I think I can handle it. She's not going to be able to handle it, you guys. She's not going to be able to handle it. Just wait. I'll go make some. How is it? Do you want my honest opinion? Yeah. I think I would have preferred raw sugar. Oh, not bad, huh? I guess it's not surprising that it doesn't taste very good. I mean, just look at it. You sure got some nerve to expect someone to eat this with your skills. I'm sorry. I don't need an apology, I'm just impressed. Regardless, my blood sugar has been replenished. I'm going to sleep. Okay, good night. Yeah, night. Also, thank you. No, thank you. You cleaned the whole plate, even though they sucked. The whole plate of cupcakes. Was this like a 6-tin cupcake or like a 12-tin? Did you just like fucking wolf down like 6 cupcakes, or did I make 1 cupcake? Excuse me! So! You don't usually come by the mansion. What's the occasion? I have some business to take care of. Karakara is the most important person here, right? Is he in? Yeah, let me get him for you. Miss Bunny, please wait. Ah, Kiri, hello. Good afternoon. Did you just say that Karamiya is the most important person here? Yeah. I did. Am I wrong? My God, Kiri. Okay. He's just... okay. My. See, now this is why you're a forest-dwelling country bumpkin. Your ignorance is astounding. Astounding. Very well, I'll explain exactly who the most pertinent person in Familia Oz is. Ms. Bunny, please take him to the office. Okay. I do that. Hey, is Kiri in some kind of weird mood now? I don't know. Well, whatever. I've always wanted to see the inside of this place. Really? I could have invited you over if you'd mentioned it. I'm sure they would have just said no. After all, I'm a member of the Wolf Gang, a band of outlaws. You really don't seem like it, so... Yeah, the fact that I'm not very intimidating has always bugged me. You wear fucking ruffles. There. All ready. That's... the Chronicle of Familia Oz's shining history. It's such a thick book. I bet it's heavy enough to knock someone out with. Care to test that theory? No thanks, I'm fine. If you look at this record, my contributions to the very foundation of this familia is painfully apparent. I can't show you its contents, though, so you'll have to take my word for it. Why not? We can't look? You cannot. It contains details about the layout of this estate, so I can't show it to outsiders. Then why did you bring it out? To show it off, of course. That's Kiri for ya. Kiri, the Dawn. Oh, Ak-Ak. Ak-Ak? Ak-Ak. Don't call me Ak-Ak. Why is So here, even though the Dawn isn't? I had some business with the most important person here. You warned me so. Are you saying Karamiya is the most important? Is more important than me? But Mr. Karamiya is more important than you. No, it's clearly me. Excuse me, what was that rude side for? The most important person in Familia Oz is... It's Axel! No. It's Mr. Karamiya. It really is Mr. Karamiya after all, isn't it? What are you implying with that after all? His smile is terrifying. Well, the most important, impotent person? No, I mean the members of Familia Oz. Stop hesitating and come out with it already. If you're brave enough to finish the sentence, that is. Oh, Aki. Kiri sure is scary. Kiri, you're being childish. Axel, be quiet. I'm trying to teach this ignorant girl about reality. Whoa, why are there so many people up in my office? What the fuck is going on up in here? We doing coke? Mr. Karamiya. If you guys want to fool around, go do it downstairs. This isn't the playground. I'm not here to fool around. I came to talk to the most important person here. Does it have to be the most important person? Apparently, that's what Mr. Caesar said. Mr. Caesar. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, just listen, and whoever the most important person is, well, they'll fucking figure it out. He said, just you wait, I'll show you when we attack next week. Attack? Okay. Aren't you surprised? Well, we are talking about Caesar after all. He does that whole, you know, with the wolves. The big bad wolf. He just has that look about him. His face practically screams it. We should be able to defend against any attack Caesar makes without making any special precautions. Oh. It's kind of embarrassing to be the only one surprised by that. But why are you telling us? Doesn't letting us know beforehand put you at even more of a disadvantage? Well, what Caesar says goes, so I really don't know. Isn't it kind of cool to give like some kind of written challenge to a duel? He did it because he's cool. He did it because it's cool. Yeah, he likes to bark before he bites or something like that. Mr. Caesar likes to put on a show sometimes. Also, maybe he learned that launching a surprise attack can have some pretty extreme consequences. I wish he'd learned that no matter how many times he attacks, it's not going to get him anywhere. Well, that's everything. Thanks for coming all this way, so... Haha, it's so weird to hear that from you after I just told you we were going to attack you. I guess it is. I'm glad I came today. Because you got to deliver Mr. Caesar's message? No, not that. I'm glad that I got to see how much fun you're having here. I mean, I'm normally down by the tower, so I usually only see you when you're eating. I'm happy I got to see another side of you. I wonder if they'd mind if you came over to hang out, so Mr. Karami and the others don't seem to dislike you. I don't think so. When I'm over here, Mr. Caesar's all alone. Even if everyone thinks he's no big deal, he's an important person to me. So I can't just come over here whenever. So... But, now this stays between us, but personally, I don't want Mr. Caesar to catch you. I'm not confident I could save you right in front of Mr. Caesar, so just make sure you let the people here handle it. I'm happy as long as you're safe. Okay, Bunny? Aw, that's cute. Oh, that's real cute. That's real cute. Alright. That's it for tonight. Y'all have a nice evening. A real nice evening. A real nice evening. A real nice evening.